Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. You should be able to hear me, I hope anyway. As you guys can see, we are back at the desk today. We're going to do a bit more of a hobby stream today, do a few other things as well. I've got something very cool to show you guys, and yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a sit and chat kind of thing, do a bit of hobby while we're at it too. You know, try and actually get some stuff done, because I've got quite a few things before the new edition comes out. More on that later. But yes, so welcome everyone back to another live stream. Let me know how the audio is for those of you guys watching. Hello Pete, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are doing well. Let me just have a quick look, guys. Give me a quick sec. I think the audio should be okay, guys. The audio, you should be able to hear my voice, and you should be able to hear the music okay. But yeah, just do let me know in the chat. What I might do though is, one sec, guys. If I do that, there we go. Just so it's a little bit nicer for you guys. But yeah, cool. We are good to go. Pete says, yes, I'm good, mate. Audio sounds fine. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it, dude. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, what's been going on, guys? We streamed on, when was it? 3 days ago, I think. Was it Monday? The week's already lost in me. Yeah, it's how it is these days, unfortunately. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Everyone who's catching up as well, because I know some of you guys do watch it on replay. Hello to you guys. Say hello in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and all that sort of jazz. Let me know what you got what you guys have been working on. Like I said, this is going to be a bit more of a hobby stream. I've got a few things to get through. Some of which you might have seen in the last stream, actually. Because what we're going to be doing is that I'm trying to get stuff ready for the Angmar campaign. So stuff like these converted orcs. I need to try and get them. They're already converted, as you guys can see, but I need to green stuff them so I can get them undercoated, so I can get them painted. So I've got some orcs. Actually, it might be better to see them under this light. Ooh, why is that not focusing? Hello. All right. Well, what if I do that? Haha. So you guys can. It's actually better under this light, isn't it? You guys can kind of see the colors a bit more clearly, which is good. But yeah, as you can see, there's still quite a bit to go on them. So that's like the first batch of 12, and then I have, like I said, the ones that are not on the bases. They're my third batch. So they're the ones that have just been converted. They haven't been green stuffed yet, or been put on their bases, or they haven't even been like mold lines haven't been done on them or anything like that. The guys on the bases, like this guy, they're ready to be green stuffed. So that's how I know them. So I've got 3 stages at the moment. So orcs that are ready and already been painting, they're still, like I said, still quite a way off. Then I have these guys on the bases that need to be green stuffed, and then these guys off the bases that need to be cleaned up, like mold lines stuff, and then put on the bases and then green stuffed, and then they can be painted. So I've got that kind of stuff to do. Also, I did a couple of conversions for the Wild Riders, nothing too crazy. Like this guy had a bow, but I put a sword in his arm instead. And then I just did a weapon swap with this guy because he had a bow. So yeah, I did that as well for the Wargs. And then what I've also got is these guys. You guys know what these are? They are some very beautiful old metal Warg Riders, as you guys can see. So I've got 6 of them for this Angmar army, because you need 12 for the scenarios. So I've got 12 for my Angmar army. So 6 medals. Just give me a sec, guys. They're after me. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that siren. I live like pretty much next to a hospital, so you guys might hear a siren every now and then. But yeah, I've lived with it for years now, so I don't really care anymore. But yeah, so the problem with these ones though is that you get 2 bows and 1 spear, and the bows are pretty much already in position, so there's really not much you can do. Especially with this guy, because you can see like the bow is like molded onto the actual Warg, like onto the actual model, so it's not great for that kind of thing. Here comes another one. So that's a bit of a shame. We can't really do much with those ones. Here comes another one. With the spear guy, you can, because you can like make the spear go, have it up. You can have it down. Like have it as he's like charging, or whatever, like standing still. So you can do kind of a few different poses with the spear. Like I said, unless you do heavy conversions with metal, it's quite tricky to do that kind of stuff. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. We will just have to wait and see. Is that another one? What is going on out there? What a great time to start streaming. I don't know, can you guys hear that? There's another one. That's 4. Something's going on out there. But yeah, so like I said, with this bow guy, oh my god, what is going on? That's insane. Okay, that was 5 in a row. That's kind of insane. Yeah, like I said before, with this guy, you could probably like change the bow arm. I would say like cut off at the wrist. But like I said, I'm not great with metal anyway. So like I said, I don't know what we'll do with that. I've also got a few I bought the Mortal Orc command set before it went out of stock, because you know it's leaving the range, and I was able to pick up another Orc captain, which I need, because I've got this guy already, the unhelmeted one, and so I needed the helmeted one for some variety. I've got some other Mortal Orc captains coming in and made to order, and then I've got the banner as well. So that's kind of cool. I think we need possibly 2 banners, but that's not trouble. I'll get another one later. That's really nothing. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I kind of like this model. I've never had this model, to be fair, honestly. Even when he was in metal, never had this guy. So it's kind of cool to have some models. I think I'd never had this guy either. I think I had the unhelmeted guy, but not this guy. So it's cool to actually get some models that I've never owned before, which is cool. Anything else on the desk? Anyone who is watching in the chat, or who's live in the chat, or anyone who's catching up, let me know what you guys have been working on. If you guys are excited to get anything done. I think there's another one coming, guys. I can hear it coming. That's 6. I mean, this stream what a great time to start streaming. Jeez. Man, that got me really distracted. Hey Josh, what's going on, dude? Morning, mate, just coming in, back from the gym, should be back at a hobby desk in a sec. Yeah, all good, dude. You kind of missed all the excitement before. They just had 6 emergency vehicles just go by straight, and I think there might be a 7th one incoming. Possibly. I don't know what the hell's going on out there. Oh no, that might be the other one. That's awesome though, Josh. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, so that's the Angmar portion being worked on. So basically, once we get all these orcs done, once we get this command stuff done, I've still got the Witch King in this state. My converted Witch King on horse. Because he's so dark, you know, not. Hang on, let me try and see if I can be a bit fancy here. No, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. Yeah, can you kind of see him now, maybe? You can kind of see him a bit better. Maybe if I zoom in for you. There you go. You can kind of see him like that. So I did a bit of converting on him as well. So I've got to paint him up at some stage 2, but I'm keeping him like until I get the the other stuff done first, like as a bit of a kind of treat. Let's go back to that. Okie dokie. Ricky Drinks Paints, welcome to the stream, dude. What's going on? I'm working on Forge or Thrandal on Stag. Finished the scenic base. Just working on the Elf King. Oh, awesome, dude. Good to see. Good to see ya. Josh says, sounds like they're looking for people who've done videos about some leaks going around. I think you mean LEEKS leaks. Yeah, they're looking for me, so I don't get mine. Out. Mine will be coming out tomorrow. Yeah. Well. Yeah, there's been I've had some interesting conversation with people about some of the new stuff, and it's interesting to say the least, which is always fun. You know, what is also cool is that I got this today. Boom, the official visual companion for the film. So I kind of wanted to get this anyway because all the new models that are going to be coming out, it'd be great for paint referencing, which I think is, you know, the big thing for me. So if we like, you can see like Helm in his full armor here, Hera, which hasn't, you know, these guys obviously haven't been released like this yet. And then we have Wolf. And you can kind of see how like the colors of his tunic change. So it's like this little shorts here are like really dark brown, and then like almost like a dryad. Is that it's almost like a dryad bark, and then his actual black cloak's like Corvus Black, which is cool. And then you have Helm. Like that's Doombull Brown for sure. Maybe not actually. I reckon that's Rhinox hide, washed, and then a mix of Doombull and Rhinox, and then Tuskor for highlight. I reckon that's what his armor is, and then that's Runelord Brass all day. The gold trim. That's gonna be fun to paint. That gold trim, which is fun. Again, that's cross sketching is either Dryad Bark or Stormvermin Fur down here, which is cool. But yeah, like I said, it's great just to get some reference, and I am going to go through it in a video. Like, it looks pretty damn cool. And we got the cast, Saruman, Gandalf. Spoilers, guys. Sorry, I should have said spoilers before. There's some riders. I'm assuming that's probably someone coming to relief them, because that's the Deeping Wall. We got some orcs here. There's I'm not gonna say it. Skank. And was it Scrot? Whatever his name is, the Snow Troll. What's funny is that the Snow Troll here, it's like in the GW version, his face is completely white, which it's not. This is such a much better color scheme, I think. So I don't know why GW did their he's basically entirely like an albino troll. I think this is such a much better color scheme, to be honest. And I think this is the way I'm going to go down as well, for my scheme, which I think is pretty cool. But that's a pretty cool shot. Dunlending's outside Helm's Deep. The causeway looks different as well. Yeah, the causeway looks a lot different here, which is interesting. Oh, it looks the same there, but see, the culvert's up there. That's weird. Oh. Anyway, and then we got Dunharrow, which obviously looks straight out of Dunharrow, straight out of Return of the King. The Mummikill, that's a great shot right there. That's a great shot. So that Mummikill is it's got nothing on it, and that's obviously Hera, which looks badass. The Southrons, obviously. Anyway, if you guys want me to keep going through it, I'll keep going through it. But I'm going to have a video on it in a few days anyway. Josh says, I'll be working on some Mirkwood Elves today. Angmar was going... to be my next big project, but I think I'm going to do all the Rohan stuff. We'll get it done before the new Rohan stuff comes out, Josh. That's what I'm going to try and do. Already got my scheme for Helm's armor. Very nice. The armored helm looks awesome. Can't wait for the model. Yeah, I'm hoping, because there's supposed to be a GW reveal show next week. So I'm hoping that we get Helm revealed, and maybe Hera, because I'm surprised, like, they're the big protagonists of the film. I'm surprised they haven't been revealed yet. When people like Thorn and all that kind of stuff's been revealed. I'll be painting my Snow Troll a lot more closer to the art. Yeah, I agree. It looks better than the GW version. Yeah, I don't know why. And people are saying that it's looking very like the Snow Troll looks very Age of Sigmar, which I get it, but you know, I guess it does look very Age of Sigmar, but when you look at that compared to this, if I can find it again, like, that looks so much better. Like, no offense to the GW painters, the sculpt looks exactly how it should, but you can see that the paint job looks nothing like it. So I'm definitely going to paint mine like this. more towards this, because what they're saying is like the beard or whatever it is here, it's like the same color as the entire face. It's not. The body is completely different. I don't know why they painted it like that, but maybe to stand out a bit more. But anyway, I think it definitely looks a lot better than this. And it said snow trolls. Anything in here? Yeah, they have white beards, so it's definitely beards. Yeah, there's Skank. When I said that in the video, I was like, oh, I gotta keep it in. That's too funny not to keep in. Oh, there's the Watcher. Eagles. Dunlendings with the bone masks. I definitely think they'll be coming for one stage. Crabine. There's Lord Thorn, there's General Targ. That's cool. You can see he's like wearing some blue under here. That's like a Cantor blue kind of thing. This is part of the reason why I got this, guys, is just so I can have a look. Because there's going to be stuff that you're going to miss, but you can see like all the different colors you can see. It's going to be a lot easier to paint the models, I think. Josh says, not a chance I'll finish off a whole Amar Horde at the pace I paint. Wish I could. Hey Bozza, welcome to the stream. What's up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just like the Khandoom stuff, GW's paint scheme doesn't do the model justice. No, like, that's why I painted mine in such a different scheme. Yeah. So, I don't know what to start with, to be honest, guys. Do I start with green stuffing, or... Like I said, I want to try and get some of this stuff done before the new edition comes out, so that's what we're going to be doing. Got some green stuff from Green Stuff World, from my LF local friendly gaming store. But yeah, if you guys are new in the chat, say hello in the chat as well. You don't have to have a massive conversation, but yeah, just say hi. Tell us where you're from. If you're excited about the new edition, what do you guys think about the leaks, all that kind of stuff? Oh, you know, it's one of those days. Picked up some more models. God damn it, boss! What did you pick up, dude? Yeah, I bought some new models this week. I mean, remember I was talking about that Farha Rat army, guys, in the last stream on Monday. So on Tuesday, I didn't buy it. I haven't bought it yet, but I was having a look of what's available like at my friendly local gaming store, and they've got like a lot of Khand available, and I've always wanted to, like I've always wanted to do a Khand army. So I tallied it up, and I can, from what they have available, I can do an 800 point army. So I'm kind of thinking, instead of doing instead of doing like Mahud, I might do Khand instead. So essentially, it's a Khandish king in chariot, 2 Khandish chieftains on horse, 2 Khandish chieftains on foot, and then it's 12 Khandish horsemen, 36 Khandish warriors, and 3 chariots. It's like 800 points or something. So, but there's also the new edition coming out, so I'm kind of stumped of what I should be doing, to be honest. I don't know if do I wait, or because if I regret it. I honestly don't know what to do, to be honest. Like, it's the same conversation we were having on Monday, which is a shocker. The metal Dunedain, just in case they got repacked in some random packs. Ah, that's a good idea. I need to pick some of them up for the Angmar campaign eventually, but This is really nice green stuff, actually. Really smooth. It's really nice. What have you been working on recently, Bozza? Let me know, dude. Remember, guys, I can get the... Actually, I haven't got Discord ready. Give me a sec, guys. If you guys are new, make sure to join the Discord as well. Link is in the description. I've got to update Discord first. God damn. It feels like I have to update it every time I turn it on. Hey, Johnny, welcome to the stream, dude. What is going on? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so the stream... The stream thread is up. What the hell? Why is... hello? Why are you being like that? This is odd. Alright, let me sort this out for a second, guys. What the hell is Discord doing? Alright, there we go. Alright, now I've screwed this up. Alright. Alright. Straight. Okay, Discord sorted, guys. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so yeah, if you guys want to post up in the stream thread, so we can show it off on stream, you're more than welcome to. There we go. Man, that was a journey and a half. Just picked up 3 packs of epoxy resin, 2 packs of super glue, acrylic paints, and loads of other shit real cheap. Oh, nice. What's less than 20 buckaroos? That's for our Battle Games in Middle-earth series. I'm honestly, guys, like, I am ramping up that series. I think because of the new edition, like, it's probably not the greatest idea to bring the Battle Game series out at this time because of the new edition. Maybe I should wait a few months. Yeah. Wait, what happened, guys? Is the stream still going, or has the stream stopped? Hopefully not. Has the stream stopped? I can't see it. Shouldn't have stopped. The stream keeps cutting out. The stream started for me. When did it start, guys? Seems fun. Yeah, I was sorting something out on Discord. I think that's what it was. Hopefully it should be all sorted now. Yeah, because Discord was playing up. I don't know why. Hopefully it should be okay now. It shut itself when you asked what I was working on. Ah, I think that's when Discord screwed up. Blame Discord. 1 minute ago. Yeah, I think it was Discord. Everything. Let me know if it happens again, guys. It shouldn't happen again. It shouldn't happen again. All right, we're gonna start green stuffing here. Whoa, that's a big old shock. All right. Why is it doing that? I honestly have no idea. Alright, let me see if I can do a few things here, guys. This never happens when we work on Thingo. On terrain. The stuttering is starting again. I don't know why it's stuttering though. That doesn't make sense. I haven't even put any leak videos out yet. Is it because of my stream title, Let's Talk About the New Edition, and James Workshop just doesn't like that? Maybe. You guys may not be... maybe you guys can't even hear me at the moment. I have no idea. What is going on? James... I have no idea. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna close Discord. Maybe that might stop. That might stop it. Alright. It says it's got excellent connection. Is it lying, guys? Can you guys... Is there any stuttering now? I'm just gonna keep talking, guys, to see if my voice stutters. Because I was getting that as well. See if it's... Hang on, guys, I'm trying to... Alright, let me try one thing, guys. Alright, I plugged it out and plugged it back in again. Maybe it should be okay now. The sound's still stuttering. Why is it stuttering? I don't understand why. Prodescu, sorry dude, you became a member. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm trying to sort this out. I appreciate it, my friend. Can we get some love in the chat for Prodescu, guys? If you guys can hear me. which I don't know if you can. Oh my god, because I can't hear myself, which is most annoying. The thing though is, like, on Streamlabs, the sound's not cutting. So the music and the sound's isn't cutting in and out. All right, let me refresh and see if that helps. Let me refresh and see if that helps. I know, Cameron, I know. But it was stuttering for me, so I wasn't sure if it was just stuttering for me, or if it was just stuttering for everyone else. All right, I think we're back. I think what it was, when I opened Discord, something updated, and it kind of shat itself. So apologies about that, guys. We should be back. There should be no more stuttering. I closed down pretty much every window, and I refreshed, and everything should be okay now. Oh man, that was fun. We had 7 sirens at the beginning, and then this happened. Oh, what a stream! This is why you guys come here. This is why you guys come here. All right, let's catch up on the chat. So Prodescu, welcome to the stream. Thank you for becoming a member. It really means a lot, my friend. Thank you. Sorry that couldn't have happened at a worse time. Make sure to join. Are you on the Discord, dude? Message me on Discord if you can, and I'll join you to the member only chat. But thank you, my friend. Cameron, I see you. Hello, welcome to the stream. And then yep, everything here seems okay now. Still knackered. Yeah, sound should be back. Yeah, look at the fucking chat. Yep. Oh man. All right. Well, we're back. I don't know what happened there, guys. Oh man. I'm sweating, guys. That was hard. All right. My green stuff has already started going hard because of that. Oh man. How are we all doing? That was fun. Alright, let's do some green stuffing. How are you, Cameron? I notice your video is doing very well, my friend, so congrats. Bloody leaker, I tell you. You're a bloody leaker. Okay, I don't think there's any green stuffing on this guy, actually. What a great one to start off with, because there's no green stuff. See, the ones that have just had an arm replacement, they don't need green stuffing too much. Probably a little bit here. But that can just be normal liquid green stuff. Yeah, we definitely need some green stuff here. You guys can see how bad my green stuffing skills are. I need more. Oh, I couldn't imagine where, Cameron. I can't imagine where. You know, I still haven't seen online the, no one's talking about the scenarios. So that's gonna be like, I'm gonna put like in the title, exclusive reveal of the scenarios from the set. Because I haven't seen any content online about that. That should be okay. It's just the big gaps that I need to fill with green stuff, and I've been wanting to do this for like a week now, and I just haven't done it. So like there's a bit of green stuff in there. I've got a video film about the scenarios. I'll let you take the fame though. You can do it if you want, dude. I don't mind. I don't mind. That video won't be up until tomorrow anyway. So if you want to do it, you're more than welcome to, mate. So I don't know if I want to green stuff that, to be honest. I might just use liquid green stuff for that. This one definitely needs some green stuff. Along, maybe not that much though. That's where I cut off the hand. No worries, Cameron. See you soon, dude. Well, it says, I wonder when James Workshop is going to tease us again with more leaks. Well, apparently there's a apparently there should be a reveal show next weekend, like on the 20th or something. When's the 20th? That would be. Apparently it's the 20th. I've heard it's the 20th. So yeah, that's. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm guessing we'll find out in the Sunday preview if there is a thingo, if there is a reveal show. Okay. Johnny says, I got an inflatable Trump doll. Why? What the frick? I mean, fair enough, but I just have a few questions. I don't even know they made those, to be honest. Yeah, I got so distracted about that, the stuttering and all that, I completely forgot why what I was saying beforehand. I'm pretty sure I was saying something and then I got distracted. Man, that doesn't want to stick there. I have so many questions and I don't know if I want the answers. Can you handle the truth, Bozza? Can you handle the truth? I was buying the glue and epoxy and paints and he was just there. It made me laugh so I couldn't not get it. Fair enough. I mean, that's a good excuse as any, right? Yeah, let's use this one. So, it doesn't want to stick in that spot. Try and make it more like because can you guys see it's got like a oh, if I move that, yeah, see it, there's like a fur collar on this guy. I'm gonna try and make it so there's a bit more of like a fur collar. Try and blend it in a bit. You should let green stuff set before you work with it, but hey, they're only orcs. Alright, that looks alright. Josh says, finally at the hobby desk, time to get those elves done. Very nice, Josh. You say you're only working on one though, or multiples? Bozza says, went there for glue, got upsold to a Trump inflatable doll. Must have been some good glue. I hope you didn't sniff it. Hey, sniff this, and then he's like, oh, by the way, there's this inflatable Trump doll if you want one. This guy needs a little bit of green stuff. Not too much, just at the join. I like how this guy came out too. This was originally a spearman, and I turned him into an axeman. Going the other way. Got one that's close to being finished, but aiming high and hoping that I get through two. Have you like counted how long they take you, Josh, or is it like, you know, when they're done kind of thing? Because I was doing some highlighting. Oh no, I was doing some base coding last night. I was on to the last bit of base coding something, and it was like gold. And I found out to do 8 warriors, it took me 40 minutes to base coat the gold, which really was like, it was basically like Numenorians. And I was like, that doesn't usually take me that long, does it? Or am I just getting slower? Or am I don't know, to be honest. So I don't think these guys... yeah, these guys. Okay, so I need to make hands. I basically need to sculpt a hand for this guy. Prodesky, if you're still in the chat, dude, make sure to message me on Discord so I can get you into the patron chat. Not patron. The what do you call it? The member only chat. I was thinking about doing Patreon, but I don't know. We got YouTube members. We don't need Patreon as well, do we? So what I'm going to do here so I'm just trying to make it. All I got to do is basically make a fist, like an enclosed fist. So what I'm going to do, make sure you keep it wet, and then just sculpt it as much as you can. Which at this point I could probably just do this. Well, that's probably a bit too close, is it? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably a bit too close. And then I let that set for a little bit because it's easier to sculpt when it sets a bit. So that one's done. There's a few like that, so I just got to make sure I get all of them done. So the worst thing is if you do it and you have to go back. Yeah, that's done. That one's done. Done. That one didn't need any. That's a headless Rohan warrior. This guy. This guy seems alright. I think. Maybe I might sculpt him some straps for the quivers. Other than that, I think I've got some more. Let me just go quickly get them, guys. So we got these guys. All these conversions. Those guys are the thinner ones, we don't need them. I got the Pelennor Fields box 3 years ago, still haven't built my hooks. I mean, there's a starter set been since then. And then there's a new one coming out. Alright. So this guy doesn't need any green stuffing, I don't think. Nope, he's alright. And this guy, which I think Josh was it you, Josh, that liked this one? This guy? He seems like he's alright too. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm missing 4. There should have been another 4. No, 9. 2, 4, 6. Ah, there's this guy here as well, which he doesn't need any major green stuffing either, which is good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, there's another orc. This guy needs some major green stuffing actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there should be one more. And I can't see him. That's always fun. Oh no, I found him. Ah, yeah, it was this guy. Bird helmet. With elves are prime 8 at a time, work through those 8. Metallic first, clean up imperfections of grade C paint. Contrast the rest. To do one elf, it takes about 3 hours, odd so horrendously time. To be fair, with orcs etc, I wouldn't take that long, but my elves have to match and look as perfect as possible. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I painted my Merkle elves last year, my one of my warbands, and I'm already thinking about going back and redoing the cloaks because I wasn't happy with them. But we'll see when I get back to them at some stage. But that's like a long time down the line. Okay, so this guy. Yeah, this guy needs a bit of green stuffing. This guy needs a hand. He's got no hand, as you guys can see. It's just a shield. So we need a green stuff a hand. So let's dip our green stuff in some water. So guys, let's do the big elephant in the room, right? Hang on. Let's make a joke out of this. Let's do the big mummikill in the room. That was bad. Leaks. What do we think? Are we happy? Are we not happy? What do we think of them, guys? Like, let's start off with. I don't know. What should we start off with? Well, let's start off with the models themselves. And I'm gonna say, I'm just saying, guys. It's lucky that, like, you know, we got this cool little community set up, right? Because I'm gonna say that we were like probably one of the first ones to find it out, right? I mean, I was one of the first ones to find it out, but then I, you know, gave the information to you guys in the Discord. See, this is why you join the Discord, guys, to get some exclusive stuff, and you don't even have to pay for it. Most people you have to pay to join the Discord. Here it's completely free. That didn't work very well. Having the same problem as before. Nothing but for perfection for the elves. Indeed, Johnny, indeed. I still have to finish my Galathrim. Need to highlight the armor and inner robes and all the flesh. Where is he? Is he here? Well, I might have put him away actually. I was going to show you my Galathrim guy, but I think I put him away. Oh well. Did I? Might be. Yeah, I think I might have put him away. Because we've got the proper like camera underlight, so we can actually show models off in pretty good detail here. Josh says, I was never happy with the cloaks when I used standard paints, but I've got to say Flesh Tearers Red for my guys love them. I'm just not a fan of the red, to be honest. Because I painted my Mirkwood Elves as they are in the Chronicles books, because I know in the film they look like they're gold armor, but they're not. They're like, it's like silver or gold on like trim, but then it's like wood armor on the like for the shield and the armor themselves. So that's the road I went down with, and yeah, I don't know. I just think I did my reds just a bit too bright. So I'm thinking maybe like toning it down like I did with my Easterlings, possibly. I mean, this guy just does not want to stick at all. Very annoying. Hey Ray, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. No, don't you move. You're in the perfect spot, and then you bloody well moved, didn't you? All right, stay. We'll come back to you later. I think the Least Etc. really pushed me over the edge to now being all in for the new stuff, though I must admit it didn't take much. It's just nice that like multi-part plastic troops, like we haven't really had that really. Like it's basically been pretty much monopose for a good few years, like maybe like 2 or 3 at max. This is like you know, which is, you know, is good and bad because it's going to take a lot longer to build them up, but you can get so much more detail in them, you know, which is fun. I'm excited for it. And you know what? They'll fit. Obviously, they're going to look a lot better, but they're going to fit right alongside the current warriors. So for people who say, oh, now I have to redo my entire Rohan army, it's like, you don't really, if you don't want to. You can. Just pick up the starter set, put you know, some of these guys in the mix. You don't have to make an entirely new army. There are people who will. For sure. Glowflight says, welcome to the stream, dude. The models look nice. I'm undecided on how I feel about the Snow Troll. I keep comparing it to the Hill Troll pictures. I feel like maybe the Snow Troll paint job isn't as good. Yeah, we were talking about that before, Glowfight, and I'll show you in a second, but I don't understand why they painted it like that. I really don't. It makes no sense whatsoever. Because it's not how it's going to look like at all. Sorry guys can't really see. But yeah, I think the Hill Trolls definitely look a lot better. That doesn't mean I don't like the look of the Snow Troll. I'll definitely get it. My paint job will not be like the GW paint job at all. Because that's not how it's going to look like. Okay, that's looking good. So he didn't have a hand either, so we've got to do him up as well. So yeah, Glowfight, as I was saying, picked this guy up today, the official companion. Let me zoom out for you. So we got the visual companion today. And if we go to the section for the snow troll, whoops. So some cool things. It's like, yeah, it's so cool. So cool. We go to the parts for the snow troll. Look, it's completely different. It's not albino. The one that GW made are albino. Yeah. I don't get it. Like the beard is white, that makes sense. But the rest of the model looks completely different than what it should. Like the model itself is great. It looks very similar to it. Like how the model actually looks like. But just the paint job's not up there. In my opinion. The snow troll is 2 rings of power looking for me. I actually probably, I don't know. I kind of like the horns coming out the side of the face. How they do in Rings of Power. I think. Ray says, I was happy seeing Courage becoming just a straight up 5+ role, etc., not having to deal with small calculations before it had his too long. We're actually just talking about the models at the moment, Ray, so if you could just keep... I'm just joking, dude. Yeah, I agree. It's, yeah, so Courage is now you roll 2 dice, and, you now got to pass on a... whatever it is. Yeah. It's interesting. And Priority's changed a bit. Well, not a lot, but, you know, there's definitely a bit more of a, element of... what would you call it? What did I say before? There's an element of tacticalness to it, I think, now, which I think is good. I think it's very good. Yeah. Josh says, yeah, it's gold and silver trim with like wood armor from the trees from the actual costume designs. Annoying thing is that when they're all together in CGI, it's different and it's more flat gold. Yeah, because of the color grading. That's the problem. But in the yeah, they look completely different than what they do in the Chronicles book. It's really weird. Because it's because of the CGI and because of the color grading. Unfortunately, there's so much color grading in the films. Glowflight says the official art for the Snow Troll looks a lot better and very much like the Peter Jackson material. Maybe the Snow Troll just hasn't translated well. I don't think it is. I think, like I said, I think it's just the paint job. I think the paint job on that is going to look great. I'm going to do like mine a lot more fleshy, like in that picture there. I just think because it's like so albino, like the troll just looks so albino. Like, I think I've got a photo here. Like, that looks nothing compared to what it should. It's like so albino compared to the actual model. I don't understand it. I think it's how albino it is. If it was like the same color as like this as it should be, it'd look more like a cave troll from Lord of the Rings. And I think it would make it a lot better. I think it's just because how albino it is. Like it's a good paint job. I just don't like the colors. I'm not mocking the paint job at all. It's a great paint job. It's just I don't like those colors. And like what Josh was saying before about the Khan Doom stuff. When I change the colors on that, it just looks so much better. Josh says, I think the thing is when there's new troops, you end up wanting them all to look that good, like I have my Galathrim. But if we got new plastics, I'm going to do up another 2,000 points to them. So, like, I'm guessing elves are your thing, Josh. Like, is your main army is just like elves? Your favorite faction is elves. I assume, anyway. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Pete says, "Hi guys, just had a phone call and have missed like 15 minutes. Anything happened?" Yeah, quite a lot. I've just been green stuffing some stuff on these orcs, and we had a bit of a technical issue, but or maybe that was when you were already here, Pete. Oh no, you were already here before. Yeah, not much has happened yet. It's all good. We're just talking about the new edition now, Pete. What we think of the leaks, food and not. Josh says, some really good changes for new players, just streamlined. As an elf player, the fact that if I win priority, I can choose to not go first is nice. Let them come to me as I shoot them. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it definitely opens up some tactical opportunities. I think, yes, it's in some cases it's streamlined, but in other cases I don't think it has. I still think there's definitely that tactical. Let me just say, it hasn't streamlined. The Middle Earth team haven't streamlined Middle Earth as much as the 40k team has streamlined 40k. Does that make sense? Like, compared to what 40k was and how streamlined it got, Middle Earth, from where it hasn't been streamlined as much, if that makes sense. Like, it's still the game that we know and love. There's just a few things that have changed. Josh says, if they painted the troll faces, etc., closer to what they did with his shoulders, it would have looked a lot better. Exactly, Josh. Like I said, if it looked more like a cave troll, like the paint job of a cave troll, so like he's had his face like grey and all that kind of stuff. Maybe have like the underbelly, keep it like that, a bit more pale, but not as pale as that. Like, I don't know. I think they just forgot to paint the face, because the face is like the most striking thing. It's the first thing you look at a model. You're drawn to something's eyes. So if you screw that up, yeah, it's not great. Josh says, yeah, you could say that. I think 9 out of 10 games I play, I'm playing elves, or at least a lot of are lost. That's 50. I mix. That's 50-50 elves and something else. Yeah, fair enough. It's fair enough. I don't know what it is for me. I like playing everything. I used to love. I think I was definitely a dwarf main. Back in the day, but back like in the Hobbit era, essentially. Monkey Meme King, welcome to the stream, dude. What is going on? Welcome, my friend. All right. So I don't think I need to green stuff any of these wargs. So I think we're good here. There's just some liquid green stuff that we need to do, but that's okay. Oh, actually, there's a big gap down there. You guys can see that from freaking space. I must have put it together wrong. Yeah, we'll fill that up. Why not? We got the green stuff. We may as well do it. Ray says, I love the troll model. Annoyed it's 4 draw because it will be expensive. Plus, since it comes in that set of 3, you probably can't run more than 1 troll, maybe. No, I think it's called the snow troll, so I think it's gonna be like something like considering that they come in like a set. Like, what did the article say? It said like they come in like their own kind of warband kind of thing. So I think, yeah, I don't think there'll be more than 1. Let's fill in this gap. You know what I find quite funny though? Is that you see a lot of like, because when I was off sick, right, and that massive news leaks, right, like got revealed, like the with the legacies and all that. So many videos that have title like, "Is Lord of the Rings dying?" Is like, you know, is Middle Earth SBG dead? All that kind of stuff. And now the news broke out yesterday, and now it's like, this is amazing. Oh my god! Like blah blah blah, like a new thing. I was like, okay. Let's all calm down. That's why I didn't want to really put that video out, my video out yesterday, because it was just going to get lost in the algorithm. So I'm going to put mine out tomorrow. I mean, some people just like, you know, just care for views, and you know, fair enough. It's like I saw a video yesterday. I'm not going to say the channel, but it was basically saying there's a new Lord of the Rings movie coming, and there's new models for it. It's like, bro, we've known there's been a new movie coming out for like, you know, ages, years. You're just getting the gist of it now. Like, come on. Like, but the title basically said new Lord of the Rings movie announced, like blah blah blah. It's like it's World War Hero. It's like, okay. It's like, this is like a known clickbait of those. So if like honestly, if I see like a clickbait title, unless it's like a funny one like Cameron or like Harry, that kind of stuff, Lockie, like I won't watch it. That's just me. And that's why I don't do clickbait titles. Like, all joking aside, like that something clickbait video the other day, that was just I was just trying to make fun of clickbaiters at that point, because of how much stuff I'd seen about the legacy stuff. If that makes sense. I think we filled that in pretty well. That doesn't look too bad. We'll see. It looks alright. Hopefully that covered up pretty well. Monkey Meme King says some people have been saying that we might get some huge news this coming Sunday on the new edition. Oh, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. No one knows. No one actually knows. My theory, because I don't know anything, my theory is that it's the starter set's going to go up on pre-order, like the Sunday preview, not this Sunday but the Sunday after. So it'll be released on the 14th, which is a day after the movie comes out in most regions. The movie comes out here in Australia on the 12th. It comes out at most places on the 13th. But we get it early for some reason, I don't know why. Just because we're awesome, I guess. So my plan for this month is to get this AIMA army pretty much done. I think it's possible. What are we? We're on the 14th. We're halfway through. We're pretty much halfway through November. And I want to get Helm's Deep done this month as well. That's a big task. I'm planning on getting a lot. I'm planning on doing like a big thing of Helm's Deep tomorrow night. So we'll see. Michael, welcome to the stream, dude. What's going on? What have I missed? I missed quite a lot actually, dude. There's quite a bit that's been going on. Sirens, the stream playing up. Talk about the new edition now. So if you got any thoughts, dude, make sure to put them in the chat. And if anyone's new, make sure to say hi in the chat. Join the Discord where you know, we got some exclusive reveals over there. Let's just get green stuff. We've got heaps of green stuff left, so let's just keep going. Yeah. And yeah, our stream on Sunday, guys, I think I will be doing some more of Helm's Deep, so hopefully hopefully you like Helm's Deep, because we're going to be working on Helm's Deep. So like I said, I want to get that done this month, and it's not close. It's pretty much in the same stage as you guys just like last saw it months ago. I pretty much put into storage. So I only just got it back out of storage and started working on it. Now we blend it in. Beautiful. That one's done. Glowfight says the leaks have definitely helped me put at ease, and I like a lot of what I've seen. That's that I'm still concerned about how army creation is going to look. Yeah, I'm very interested. I think a lot of people are interested about that. I think that's the big thing now. Now that we've seen like what intelligence does, and you know how like priorities kind of changed and courage changed. Yeah, it seems like that's the big thing that everyone wants to know, which, you know, makes sense, especially for those tournament players, which, you know, is understandable. I don't go to tournaments. I've been to a tournament this year, yeah, and I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I will be going to a tournament this year. I'm going to try and go to a couple next year, hopefully. I just don't get time because I work weekends. And that's when most tournaments are on, unfortunately. for me. So for me, like I said, I've never been a tournament player, like a hard, cheesy player. I've been more of the narrative scenario. I love, if I could, I'd just play scenarios. If you know, if it was, if this game was nothing but scenarios, I'd still play it, because I'm all about that narrative stuff. And from what we've seen, it seems like this edition's going to be more narrative focused, which is all good for me. I'll be quite content in that stage. Josh says, really love the change for elite troops and guards. I don't like the idea of full elite guard army. It makes sense that the most elite are around your leader / the king of your faction. Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. It makes sense. It makes complete sense, Josh. Why would, like, the elite Rohan Royal Guard follow, like, some weird little captain into battle? Makes no sense. It's literally in their name, the Royal Guard. They guard the royals of Rohan. So, yeah. And for people who have, like, you know, got like armies and armies worth of Royal Guard or Fountain Court or Citadel Guard, then, you know, oh well. Remember, like, when you're doing, like, your own stuff at home, like, who gives a crap? Do what you want to do. Like I said, I'm not a massive tournament player anyway. Like I said, I've been to one tournament in the past... how many years? So, for me, I think I'm very lucky in that sense that I can have, like, that different say. because I don't have that really to go by. So I've got a very much a different opinion than everyone else. Like, to people who do go to tournaments, it's like, yeah, I get it, it sucks, but, you know, oh well. At no point in the films did you ever see Tom the captain, lead like 24 Fountain Court Guard into battle. It's like the Palace Guard. You really only saw the Palace Guard protecting Thranduil on his throne, and you kind of you saw him like defending the what do you call it, the exit of Mirkwood. They defend the palace. Why would they go out, you know, with Tim? Go fight a Balrog. Why would they do that? Glowfight says, I'm a huge fan of tying elite units to specific heroes, though no more Black Numenorians being spammed with Dirtbag, the random war captain. Exactly. Makes no sense. Me too, love the narrative, says Pete. Yeah, agreed. Josh says, just makes sense, doesn't it? You wouldn't see a Gondor army with this crazy amount of Citadel or Fountain Court guard. Exactly. On the front lines because they're guarding the king. Exactly. Couldn't agree more. You see the Fountain Court, the guards of the Fountain Court, they guarded the Fountain Court. Like, they were guarding the White Tree. Like, that is their job description. Like, you're not gonna see him, like, you know, trop off to Moria and fight Moria. But yeah. Glowfight says the new heroes look good. Their profiles don't seem to outshine any of the characters we know and love. I swear if Azog and Bolg aren't capped at fight 6 maximum, I'll scream. No, I could see. Well, if Elrond's fight 7 now, I can see Aragorn at fight 7, Elisar at fight 8, and then Azog. I could see Azog staying at fight 7, to be honest. Yeah. Josh says not gonna lie, I hope Bolg at least is fight 6, but to be fair, I'd actually rather Azog be fight 6, but buff his troops than fight 7 and give them nothing. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the good and the bads should get some buffs around Azog personally, because they're not fight 3 if we base it off the films that points they're making Iron Hills dwarves look like cannon fodder. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, who knows? If there's going to be a lot of Legendary Legions this edition, that you could get something out of that. You could do a few other things, I guess, as well. Pete says, I've never been to a tournament. Are they fun, or do they just take the amazing game and turn it into something serious and ridiculous? I think it depends on what tournament you go to, Pete, but to be honest, the only reason I go to tournaments, I don't go to tournaments to win. Like the one that I went to last year, the Australian Championships up in Mount Gravatt. I went there, it was 1,000 points, so it was kind of like throwing a skulls. And I went up there just to meet new people, do that kind of stuff. And if I go to tournaments, I don't go there to win. I go there with a fluffy army. I don't have a competitive bone in my body, to be honest. Like when it comes to SBG, really. Yeah, I want to win that kind of stuff, but I don't go there and take the cheesiest, filthiest army. I go there because I play the game. You guys know I'm a massive narrative player. I went up to that tournament, and I took the basically the out of the frying pan into the fire. So I took Guai here, 4 eagles. There's a video on it. You guys can go check it out how it went. Guai here, 4 eagles. Thorin with Orcrist and the Oaken Shield. Bilbo with Sting and the One Ring. And then I took Dwalin, Feely, Keely. And I think that was it, because those are the dwarves that got out of the tree and helped them. All the other dwarves were stuck in trees, so you could technically you couldn't have them. And I was playing like 90 points down. Like I could have taken another dwarf or 2, but because I was trying to reenact the film, I decided to play 90 points down, and do the fun thing instead. And then I didn't realize how good eagles were, and yeah. But yeah, don't be afraid of going to tournaments, Pete. Like they're great for socializing. Great for meeting new people, new friends. Like, you might meet someone at a tournament, and they might be your best friend that you'll ever meet. You just never know. Michael says, Azog's threatened the dwarves into extinction. If 5 armies were lost, I think they would be wiped out. I mean, you had the other dwarf clans. That was only from some of the dwarves from the Iron Hills and Thorin's company. So you still had the other dwarves in the Iron Hills. You had the Blue Mountains. You had the Grey Mountains, the Black Mountains. There's a few others. There's 7 dwarf clans. So, Blowfight says, I can't see an argument for Azog ever being Fight 7. On screen, he only beats/gets beaten by dwarf lords, Thor and Thorin, which are demonstrably less skilled than elf lords. Yeah. I mean, I think Azog was Fight 7 because of he was the big bad of the Hobbit, I mean, he does smash up Thorin a few times, though, to be fair. So, yeah, I don't know. What? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Just says, I think both of them being Fight 6, but Azog being Fight 6, what he already has, 6 might, and his killing power, etc., is good enough, and you could give him a small bubble for troops. Yeah, true. Definitely true. But those 2 orcs shouldn't be near Glorfindel. No, not at all. Not at all. I definitely see Glorfindel going up for sure. Glowfight says, I'd argue if it was the dragons that actually caused the dwarves to decline to the point they did, they were driven out of the Grey Mountains by them. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. That happened years before. I might go one day. Yeah, you should definitely go one to get to one pick for sure. Glorfindel would end both of them in moments. Oh yeah, for sure. Glorfindel's a beast. He would wreck Azog and Bolg, both of them together. 2-on-1, Glorfindel would wreck him. Yeah, exactly what Glowfight was saying. Yeah, and them both no contest. Indeed. I think it just got one more to go. So guys, quick question. Because we already know what's in the starter set. I was thinking about doing painting guides or painting tutorials for it, for the starter set. What would you like to see first? I'm asking in the chat here. Would you guys prefer to see Haleth, Hammer, Rohan Warriors, the new Dunlendings, or General Targ or Wolf? Which one would you prefer to see first? Try and sculpt some fur as well while we're at it. Try and blend it in a little bit as we can. As and when we can. I mean, if the Sunday preview comes out this week, I'm sorry, the week after, for the starter set, I'm hoping that the this week it's for the trolls, for Berta and the Hill Trolls. When the hell are they coming out? Man, it sucks for people who want to use to do Berta's Horde in this edition and couldn't get Hill Trolls. Josh says, that's my only concern. Seeing that Elrond profile, I'm worried certain things might just go up a fight value like Lorfindel Shove. Really got a bit of killing buff. He's not as scary in game as Azog, but he really should be. Yeah, I mean, I think he could. I think he is. I think he is. Like, I think Azog is more scary because of that 3+ to wound heroes. But maybe they should change it to it's a 3+ to kill Dwarven heroes because he's sworn to end the line of Durin, which are Dwarves. So maybe it's a 3+ to wound Dwarven heroes, and everyone else is fair game. What do you guys think? I think that would make Azog a lot less powerful. So he strike normally on on other heroes, but 3+ on Dwarven heroes, because that makes more sense to me. That wouldn't make him that would limit his abilities for sure. Glowfight says, to be fair, I think Elrond's profile was a very solid representation of the character. Glorfindel, Gilgalad, and Celeborn just need something more, in my opinion. I particularly hate One Fate and Gilgalad. I hate the One Fate. Don't even get me started on the One Fate conundrum. I absolutely hate it. That makes no sense whatsoever. Having heroes with One Fate. Pete says wolf. Ruff? Oh, you mean wolf as in I should paint wolf first? Pete, is that what you mean? Glowfight says 100% Azog should only be getting that 3+ on dwarf heroes. Yeah, okay. Glowfight says Azog wouldn't be overpowering Sauron or Balrog, for instance. Exactly, that makes no sense. Makes no sense. Josh says, I don't know, even mounted strength 4 isn't the scariest thing ever, but Azog going into my line, I'm concerned I'm taking heavy casualties unless I have magic to stop the Pale Orc. Yeah. I mean... yeah. What is he? Strength 4, charging in... I mean, what's the difference between him charging in and a different hero, to be honest, Josh? Take out the +3 to wound heroes. Say he didn't have that. Say it was only a +3 on Dwarven heroes and you were playing elves. It'd just be like fighting another hero, right? And you'd have the advantage because he's an orc. Yeah, don't start One Fate thing around here because One Fate haters around. Justice for my boy Gilgalad. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna get into it, but it just doesn't make any sense. Why would they have one phase? You know, like, what's the point of that? Like, they should be how they are in their prime. Like I said, the game should be how, like, you know, have specific scenarios that say, oh, it's the last alliance. So in this scenario, Gilgalad only has one fate, Elendil only has one fate. That kind of stuff. I've said this many times though. Pete says yes, I meant paint him first. Oh, right. Well, because you asked, because no one else said Pete, and you said so, I'll paint him first for you. I'll paint Jon Snow for you first. Josh says Celeborn is actually a really decent hero in pure list. But at the moment just a little overcosted. I would like to see him get something added to make him more of an auto include. Yeah? As in he can only, he's the one, him and Galadriel can only take Galathram Court Guard. Or guards of Galathram Court, sorry. Azog has 3 might, 6 with a White Warg, coupled with Fight 7. Man, he just has no right being as scary as he is. See, I don't think that's scary though. What's the difference of that coming in and say, like, I know Aragorn's only Fight 6, or like any other hero Fight 6, but like if a hero is coming in to attack your hero, you're both gonna heroic strike anyway. I mean, I don't see much of an issue with that. Like, I've told this story many times before. In that tournament that I went to last year, it was the last game, and I was versing Azog's Legion, and the first turn, I charged, like, it was domination. I charged in Azog. Sorry, he had Azog on the White Warg with the flail and everything, heavy armor, all that kind of stuff. And I charged Gwaihir, and I killed him in 1 round of combat. I know it's different because Gwaihir is an eagle. Like, we both heroic struck, and because I'm the higher 5 AU with Gwaihir, I'm 5'8", he's 5'7", so we both heroic struck, and he rolled a 1. So all it takes is to do that kind of stuff, and he's got heavy armor, which is 7, but he can go easily down to shooting. You know, and if it's going to be more thematic based as it's going to be, I think going by that rule, maybe you can only take Azog with the heavy armor if he's also got. Maybe you can't take the White Warg at that point, because you don't really see him at all with heavy armor on the White Warg, or at least with the Stone Flail. So I don't think you'll be able to take the Stone Flail with the White Warg. But if you want Azog from an Azog's Hunters list, that could take the White Warg, but he's only defense 5. I think that would definitely balance him more. See, I should be a rules writer. I'm just joking. 6 Mai at the moment and Strength 5 currently. They're both Fight 7 as well, whereas Glorfindel is a fantastic profile, but Strength 4 3 Might isn't as good as at killing. Glorfindel's also got 3 Fate and the Armor of Gondolin. I think in that fight, Glorfindel would win, in my opinion. Again, take out, like I said, take out that 3+ to wound heroes, and you could, like, just say it's only to, I always thought it should just be for Dwarven heroes, because he's out to kill the line of Durin. He's not going out to kill every, hero out there. He's out there to kill the line of Durin, which are dwarves. So if they change that to only being 3+ on dwarves, he's definitely not as scary. I think that definitely brings him down a bit. I want them to make Braga. I need him for Hobbit scenarios. Michael, yes. What I've done, I've got the path to do it, is that you take a Lake Town Guard captain, and then I've got the plastic Theoden head from the plastic Theoden on foot, and then you just do a bit of a head swap and a bit of green stuffing. There's your Braga. That's what I'm doing. Do a bit of a cape on him as well. Killerborn should be able to take 18 leaves as well, even when he's not your leader. Both the Lords and Lori. Yeah, true. The Lord and Lady. Yeah, Celeborn needs some love. Like, unarmored Celeborn at 1 attack. Like, it's not great. Strength 5 is a lot scarier than Strength 4. That's the thing. And if you want to go two-handed with Glorfindel, you have to put yourself more at risk. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I don't understand why he's Strength 5. He's literally got one hand. He's literally like armless, so it doesn't make sense with him being Strength 5. He should be Strength 4. Again, I think it was made at a time when it was very much hero heavy. It was very much about heroes at that time, and he was like the big bad of the trilogy. So I think he needed to be like that big thing, and I think at that point Hobbit profiles were a lot more better than Lord of the Rings profiles. Glorified says, I think Azog should be scary, just not as scary as Aragorn, Glorfindel, etc. I just think Azog is a bit stilted in favor of being OP. Yeah, but I don't know. I could definitely see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I think he still should be scary, but he was fight 6, strength 5, 6 might with the defense 7 on the White Warg. He's still scary. Like the idea that Azog should get that wounding thing versus dwarves. Yeah, and like I said, maybe they'll go in a way because you don't see Azog with armor on the White Warg. You only see Azog with armor on foot. Maybe you can't take the White Warg if you take armor. If they're going more thematic. Because you don't see that in the films. So maybe you can take the White Warg, but he can't take armor. Would you take that instead? Don't get me started on the stone flail. Azog nearly drowns himself and inflicts no harm to Thorin with it, but then the Witch King uses his flail to break Awen's shield, her arm, and knocks her prone. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's not about going head to head in a fight, more so that Azog getting the strength 5 is for killing, big for killing troops. Glorfindel can just not kill at times because of the strength 4. Yeah. I mean, strength 4 is still pretty good compared to strength 5, but it's because it's strength 5, like it's a big upgrade. Like that's going into monster territory. Josh says he's a pretty big lad, to be fair. I think strength 5 isn't horrendous, but I think Glorfindel either gets like a mighty blow or something. That means he can also kill stuff more reliably. Like, oh yeah, exactly. Like mighty blow or +1 to wound, or because you're seeing that a lot more. Like with the new profiles, like Halath. Was it Halath or was it Hammer? Or either one. Getting +1, and Wolves getting ways to get to +1 to wound, or re-rolling ones, or something like that. You're seeing that a lot more. Cameron says, can I not watch a live stream instead of working? Sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, I mean, you said you were going to be gone. How long ago was that? Like an hour ago? I've still got some green stuff, but now we need to start carving at those hands. Where were they? Which ones were they? Not that one. Not that one. Right, we got this one. Now I don't know how to carve fingers, guys. So watch me fail. Yeah, well, no one's ever gonna say it right. I can't carve for crap. We'll just say that we'll just say that their hands are deformed like Gothmog. Let's flatten it out a bit more. Let's try and redo that one. That wasn't too great. Jeez, Mighty Blow on Sauron, that'd be interesting. Glow fight. I know Sauron's already got like he's already got like brutal power attacks and stuff. Does he need Mighty Blow? Azor does appear in armor on his white wire. Gets in the battle 5 lines when Bulk runs to meet him. Ah, yes, he does, doesn't he? Oh, I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that bit. Ooh. Hey, Banners, welcome to the stream, dude. What's going on? Cool convergence. Thank you, my friend. Can't sculpt for crap, though. Can't do hands very well. Can do like cloth, I can do like fur, but hands are just... We're just gonna say he's got like a Gothmog deformity or something. We'll just say that. No, not on that one. Whoops. Josh says that's actually one of the changes they made that annoyed me the most going back and reading the books, knowing that actually Elendil and Gil-galad have this epic fight with Sauron bringing him down. Yeah, and Isildur just takes the ring off Sauron's dead body. It's not like how it happens in the film at all. Gilly gets burnt. Yeah, there's an animatic storyboard of that on the Fellowship. I get why it was changed, but it's much more epic than it's just lucky got your finger. Banner says they planned to have Gil-galad burned alive and the storyboarded it, but it was too gruesome for the start of a PG movie, I think. Yeah. I mean, maybe the extended edition will get it. Because what, it's in 2026, it's 25 years since Fellowship? Maybe. Glowfight says, Flames of Evil isn't as great as just smashing your opponent with Sauron's mace, though increase it to a strength 10 hit or hell, treat it like the Morgul blade on a failed save, they're burnt to ash. Don't they? Doesn't Sauron have that ability though, that he can pick someone else and just burn them alive? Or is that what it's called, Flames of Evil? I guess. Josh says, yeah, like I said, I get why it was changed, like a lot of the film changes, but yeah, it's a shame we never saw it. Yeah, I completely agree. But hey, we might see it in that forbidden show that we shouldn't talk about. But in Rings of Power. I'm excited. Gotta wait 2 years for another bloody season, though. So these ones, so they're, by all accounts, they just gotta have liquid green stuff on them now. So these ones have got to be cleaned up properly. Banner says they removed a lot from the book related gore stuff that was filmed, like Uruk's chopping up dead bodies at Helm's Deep, and Uruk scouts chopping heads off at goblins at the Men of the Hobbits. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it did happen in the film though. Aragorn chops off the head of a goblin. Ugluk chops the head off Snaga in Two Towers. Is there any more? There might be more. Glowfight says, Flames of Evil, the brutal power attack just gets the target set ablaze for. Yeah, there should be more to that. I mean, he is literally the epitome? That's not a word, is it? Epitome. The epitome, sorry. Epitome. Oh, it's like Skank all over again. He is the epitome of flame unquenched, so yeah, it shouldn't be yeah, it shouldn't just be set ablaze. I agree with that. Because the set ablaze rules isn't really that much. Legos chops the head off in Hunterork and Desolation of Smaug. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking of Lord of the Rings. But yeah, Hobbit. Yeah, Thranduil does it too. He does it to Nazgûl. And I'm pretty sure yeah, Gandalf does it in Goblin Town. And he just knocks it off with his staff. Did I already do these? Maybe I did. I don't know. Just go back over them. Saying this, I'm glad they added Elves to Helm's Deep. I know it's not correct, but honestly so cool. I completely agree, Josh. I completely agree. I know the whole thing about the book is like, you know, men have to like look after themselves, like because the elves are leaving and stuff. But I think that's one of the best changes that PJ made, was adding elves to Helm's Deep. I completely agree. Even though none of them survived, like they all died, which I don't agree with, but. Banner says they should have added some Dunland at Helm's Deep with the Oath Taker leading them. Yeah, that's true. I would have liked to see that. But I mean, I think they would have seeing like a massive Urukai and then seeing some weird dudes alongside him. I think it would have taken a bit the edge off, I think. But from a filmmaking perspective, placing the elves at Helm's Deep was a better narrative decision. I agree. They had a short amount of time to show that all of Middle Earth was threatened by Sauron, and no time to show the elves versus orcs in the north. Yeah, that's very true. At least they kind of got some credit, which was nice. Because we never know what happens to Haldir. He dies at Helm's Deep in the films, but we don't know whatever happens to him in the book. We know that Lothlorien gets attacked 3 times by Sauron, but we don't know about poor Haldir. Banner says, I'm glad they took Arwen out of Helm's Deep. Oh, she's still there. She's still there if you look carefully enough. Especially when they're falling back into the keep, you can see her. You can literally see her running into the keep. And obviously the two Legolas. Instead of replacing Arwen with a royal guard, they replace it with another Legolas. That makes no sense, but it is what it is. It's the same reason they made the Witch King overpower Gandalf and Minas Tirith. They needed to show that Sauron's power was starting to eclipse everything in Middle Earth, and it was. Yeah, I don't agree with that though. I think the meaning of Gandalf and the Witch King in the book, in Return of the King, was so much better in the book. Like, he literally stood at the gate, and like, Gandalf was a badass then. Gandalf in the book is so much more overpowered than Gandalf in the film. Josh says, yeah, exactly. Also, when Galadriel was having a monologue with Elrond, do we abandon men, etc., just gets you hyped before they turn up. Yeah, that was, they were actually supposed to meet. That was all filmed. Which was cool. But then they changed it to have like a weird telepathic conversation between them. Remember, if you guys are new, we have 9 people in the chat. Welcome everyone. It's good to have you all here. Make sure to say hi if you're new in the chat. Tell us what you're working on. Join the Discord, guys. There's a stream thread up there where you can share what you're working on. Just join the Discord, guys, because there's a lot of stuff going on about the new edition. A few spoilers in there as well. Hobby chat, everything besides discussions, all that kind of stuff. It's cool. Hey, Mackie D, welcome to the stream, my dude. I have that mouse pad. I use glow-in-the-dark markers to highlight it. It looks cool under a black light. That's awesome, dude. That's a really good idea. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Josh says, onto one of those these pesky Mirkwood shields. Least favorite part of painting them. I actually love them. I love painting them. I got into a good rhythm painting those Mirkwood shields. Cameron says, what am I working on? Someone's property owner's policy. Oh, put it in the stream thread. Put it in the thread. Tell us how excited you are about it. Glowfight says, oh, the standoff between Gandalf and the Witch King in the books is incredible. Way better than in the films, but the Witch King is the closest thing on screen to a physical representation of Sauron. Yeah, like I said, I don't agree. Gandalf got bitch slapped by the Witch King in the film. Which I just don't agree with, to be honest. I mean, Gandalf's supposed to be better than Saruman. And Saruman, like, at least in, like, you know, Battle of Five Armies, he wrecks, like, you know, the Nazgul there, and... yeah. At least we'll always have the books. God, I sound like one of those people now. But that's one part of the whole trilogy which I just don't agree with, is how Gandalf got bitch slapped by the Witch King. Banner says, penning Full Rise Rohan with spears, how do I join the Discord? Link in the description, Banners. There is a link in the description, my friend. You don't have to be a member to enter, it's free for everyone. There's a member only chat in that Discord, but yeah, there's heaps of places in there you can chat, discuss. It's getting more and more active, which is awesome. I liked how this guy turned out. It's just a simple head swap, but I liked, you know, instead of the beaky helmet, it just shows you how different a model can change. I'm guessing you're getting those Riders Done banners before the new edition drops. Because we are 99.99999% convinced that we're going to get new Riders. Without a doubt. Glowfight says it's really tense in the books as the Witch King is clearly ready to do battle with Gandalf, and Gandalf is utterly unafraid of that. Yeah, exactly. But in the film, it seemed like Gandalf was afraid of the Witch King. Cameron says, haha, if I took a photo of this, I'm pretty sure I'd be breaking various laws. Yeah, I was just joking, dude. I might have done these earlier, you know. I think I already might have cleaned these up. I think I did. Just quickly go over them again. Josh says, yeah, hope Gandalf the White is better next edition. Should be a real hard decision who to take, Elisar, Boz or Gandalf the White, but currently Captain of the White Tower is the go for most people. Well, it won't be anymore. I mean, you know, in narrative play, like games with your friends, who's gonna give a crap, you know? But in you know, and in most tournaments, I don't think people will care. Like I've seen a lot of TAs saying that, like, you know, they're gonna, if allowing like how the army building system's gonna work, they'll allow they will allow legacy profiles. Which, why wouldn't you? I love the shields when they're done, but that gold trim annoying. Well, you're doing it the wrong way, Josh. Paint all the gold first, and then put the little things in the shield. You might be doing it a different way than I am, though, or that I did. Painted all the gold first, or whatever the color was, and then put the piece of the shield in after that. Banner says, I'm convinced the Rohirrim have more detail than most troops because the parries were cast as Rohirrim in the Return of the King. I mean, it makes sense, right? The Rohirrim, they're really, really nice. Really, really nice. The parries are sculpted onto the Mumakil base too. But I'm sure everyone knows that by now. Pete says, still working on the Black Riders, just can't seem to find the time these days. On the last one now, though. Should be starting Barrow-Whites this week. Awesome, Pete. I was really happy with how this guy turned out. He looks like a Morannon orc. The way I posed him. He looks cool. Josh says, I paint the gold trim first, but compared to Goliath trim, which is pure gold that you can wash and highlight, is a lot more chilled. Not the way that I paint my Galathrim. Thought I had him here. I'd like to show him under light, but no, Rangers. No, I don't think he's here. I must have put him away. Didn't think I did. Oh well. I do have my converted Gandalf. Speaking of Gandalf, I do have my converted Gandalf away here. Can try and zoom in on him. There we go. It's my converted Gandalf the White. I was very happy with how he turned out. It's the converted the plastic version. I was pretty happy with him. You know, because we're speaking of Gandalfs. I was pretty happy with how the face turned out, actually. I think I repainted the face like three separate times. Just because I wasn't happy with it. I think, was I on, which one was I on to? I think I'm on the new one. Glorified says, I hope Felbeast get the Gundabad Bass rule for flying over units in the new edition. Yeah. I mean, same for Eagles, I guess, right? I mean, that would make Felbeast a lot more bent. I mean, they already have Wraiths. Do they really need something like that? Sorry, guys. I was so excited for my AMR force, but now all I can think of is a new helm and the foot row defending Edoras. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, if we go back, let's zoom out again. So we have this guy. So that helm, probably. Ugh. We have... There's helm. Rohan. Notice it says the Hornburg, not Not Helm's Deep. There's Helm in his armor. I'm assuming you mean that Helm. There's Hera. I'm assuming that we're gonna get Hera like in that uniform. Like, yeah. I'm assuming she's gonna look like that. Although we might get a few different sculpts of her, who knows? Yeah, because she's definitely gonna look like that when she's on horse. I think. That's Edoras. Beautiful picture there. What do you reckon we'll get Leaf? Maybe like a Hummer-esque character. Haleth. There's some good paint reference. It's one of the reasons I got this book is for paint reference. Hammer. Free Laugh. That's the pose I want. When we get Free Laugh on, because I reckon we'll get him. I think we'll get I want the pose. I want that pose. Legions of Rohan, the Rohirrim. Look at that. That's a cool color scheme. That's a great looking color scheme. The dark blue. That's like a storm vermin fur. That's like an. Oh no, that's more like a storm vermin fur. Or is it? No, that's Skaven Blight Dinge. And that's more like a storm vermin fur. Olwyn, we have that as well. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Pete says, love that Gandalf. Oh, thanks, dude. Joshua Crosby, welcome to the stream, Josh. How you doing? Do you reckon those orc loadouts will be legal in the new edition? These ones? I really don't care. I really don't care. I'm doing this for our Rise of Angmar campaign, and you need 48 different orcs. So I've converted 36 mortal orcs in from the same sprue, or the Wargrider sprue. So yeah, I really don't care. I'm more of a narrative player, Josh. I really don't care about that kind of stuff. I'm just cool, set about cool poses like him. Like this guy I was pretty happy with. That guy. One of the painted ones I've already done, like that guy with the spear. That guy. Him. Yeah, I'm not fussed about that kind of stuff. I don't get fussed about that kind of stuff. Getting for what looks great. Thanks, Cameron. Josh says, just got to finish this shield and my guy's face and that another elf done. When with some browny blonde hair, I tend to go red, brown / duller blonde in order for every 3 to get some variety. That's a good idea. Glowfight says Eagles and Felby should get it. We see them both crashing through the things they fly over. They also fight each other. So, but isn't that them crashing through? Isn't that more like a hurl or like a barge or something like that? That which they already have for brutal power attacks. Josh says, big question, will my Gwai here still be able to use Gladriel's mirror as an infinite fate machine? Doubt it, yeah, I wouldn't think so. My headcanon is he turns up and uses what mirror to bash people with. Yeah, it's like he's like a bird bath. Bird bath for Gwai here. Only one I'm unsure of is the Freeloft character, I think. I would have liked full armor instead of what art shows more cloth. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool though, right? Because he's like he's the uncle. He's not like he's not, I'm not saying any spoilers, but the heir. I mean, he's got some armor. Like, you know, he's got armor. He's got quite a bit. I can see what you mean. Like, you'd probably prefer him to have like a chest piece. I mean, you could convert him, obviously. Free life is as strong and free life is strong and wise, skilled in navigating the delicate diplomacy of his uncle's Wyton. As he is leading his Aerid onto the battlefield. Growing up with Haleth, Hammer, and Hera, he shares a bond with them all, but is not above teasing his youngest cousin. He also stands ready to speak truth to his king, even when that truth is truth that Helm may not wish to hear. Freelife's first loyalty will always be to defending the people of Rohan and its line of kings, whatever the risk, but not being of the royal line himself, he can only ever be a defender of the crown rather than wearer of it himself. Or will he? There you go. I think Leaf will be more Merry-esque. Oh yeah, probably, yeah, more of a Hobbit. Yeah, that's fair enough. Or maybe like a Bane, something like that. Glowfight says, Benji, is SBG the only GW game you play? I've wanted this for a while. So I've got 40k. Been playing 40k since 4th edition. Then sold all my stuff. Then got it back again and sold my stuff again. You can see quite a trend with GW games like that. Like I said, I pretty much said at the start of the year, if I could only play one tabletop game again, what would it be? And it's Middle Earth. So I devoted everything at the start of this year into just delving into Middle Earth, into SBG, because it's my first love. It's how I found Games Workshop. It's how I found wargaming in general. First day of kindergarten, battle games. Oh no, first day of year one, in 2002, is when I got, or 2003, sorry, is when I got the battle games Middle Earth. The first day of year one, I got finished school, and then in the car waiting was my mum picked me up, my parents picked me up, and they got the first issue of Battle Games Middle Earth because I saw it on TV. I've been in and out, obviously, but that's when it all started. We definitely will get Free Life. He's the king at spoilers, banners, spoilers. Which makes me think Hera will die. Not necessarily banners, because apparently, I think because Helm's line, I think isn't Helm's line the second line of the kings of Rohan. Like Earl was the first line, and then Helm's line is the second line. And I'm pretty sure that women cannot become queens at that time. I think Eowyn was different, because Theoden, but I don't think like there was like a choice, or there was like it was like something different back then. But yeah, I don't think Helm's daughter was allowed to become queen. I'm pretty sure I've read that somewhere, or I've heard that somewhere. I think that's the reason she didn't become queen. But who knows? We don't really know too much about her. Josh says, interesting question though. Like if war gear is predetermined options, rip all my bow/spear elves. I mean, we saw it in the. Let me get it up. That's what she said. Where have we got it? I've got it here. So, that's about the scenarios. So let me go to my source. So you guys can kind of see here, right? I can't get it up on screen at the moment, but you guys can see a warrior of Rohan. His options: a warrior of Rohan must have one of the following options: a bow, a shield, and throwing spears. and he comes with armor and a hand weapon. So it seems like that's the way it's going to go. It says one of the following options. So you can either take a bow. So he can either have armor and a hand weapon and no shield. He can either have armor and a hand weapon and a bow. He can either have armor and a hand weapon with a shield, or he can have armor, a hand weapon, and a shield with throwing spears. That's what I gather. Again, maybe there's something in War Gear in the rulebook that we haven't seen that yet that might change that. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Again, that's from the starter book, so it might be more simplified because of the starter set. And yeah, because I'm assuming in Armies of the Lord of the Rings or wherever it's going to be, you'll probably still have to pay for weapons, I assume, unless they go like down the 40k route where it's like they can have this, and this, and it's just the same points value for everything. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Joshua Crosby. Josh says, yeah, I have made all my Orcs unique as well. Would still like to be able to use them in match play. Never modeled for advantage, just to create variety. Yeah, again, like I think unless you're going, it depends. With most, obviously it depends on what the profile is like to begin with. But I think most tournaments at your local tournaments, I don't think are going to care. You speak to the TO, I'm sure they'll allow it, because like unless you go into the higher up events like Worlds or like GW events, like that obviously won't allow that kind of stuff. I think if you're playing against a friend or you're playing against like in a gaming club or playing against someone like the TO, I'm sure you're going to be fine. Like I said, I think people are overreacting quite a lot to this kind of stuff, because we've already seen that TOs have already come out and said, multiple TOs have come out and said that they will allow legacy profiles if the new edition allows that kind of stuff. Like if they can make it work in their tournament, then they'll allow it. So I think it's going to be the same for that kind of stuff. Josh says he still looks cool, but as a marshal of the right Britomart, I would have liked him look a little closer to the Sun's armor wise, just a tiny bit more armor. Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, I get you. Right choice. SBG clears the other GW games. I do have some stuff for 40k, but for me they don't compare gameplay wise. No, and I have not played 10th edition. I really do not care. I played like 3 games of 10th edition because I'm a mass, like my Tyranid army. Sorry, my 40k army is Tyranids, and I got super excited for 10th edition, and then yeah, I got really disappointed about 10th edition. Glowfight says, just started playing 40k for the first time the past couple of months. Definitely doesn't do it for me the way SBG does. No, and I think that for a few reasons. I think the gameplay wise, like the game, it's the best game system GW does, like hands down. I'm not saying it does have its flaws, without a doubt, but we were talking about this in the last stream. I think that both 40k and Sigma and Middle Earth could learn off each other, and sorry, what was the other thing in that question? Yeah, and I think it's also because of the setting. Like Lord of the Rings is my favorite setting, like without a doubt. Like beats Harry Potter. I've fallen out of love with Star Wars. I got rid of all my Legion stuff. Like I'm not out of Star Wars at the moment. I just thought it's just gone to pot. So It's always been Lord of the Rings. It's the first, except for like Thomas the Tank Engine and that kind of stuff. It's like my first ever recollection of like a fantasy world, you know. Banners says, but that's from the starter booklet, not the rules manual or army book. Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. So yeah, well, yeah. Like I said, I don't know if you yeah, I think I might have said that before you said it. I don't know. Yeah. Again, it might just be a more simplified version because of the starter set. I completely agree with that. So yeah. Again, until we see the armies book, or until like we see a proper complete profile, like, will we still have to pay for spears and bows and all that kind of stuff? Or will it just be like this model can take this, or this model can take this, and it's just like a adjusted points for everything, essentially, like 40k does. That would make it more simplified for sure for army building, without a doubt. I could also see a problem with that in some cage. Like, going back to the Azog example, if you have that, whereas in this model can have this, or this model can have this, or it can have this. Going back to the Azog example, maybe in the war gear options it says Azog can have the white warg with a club, or he can take the white warg with armor, or he can take armor with the stone flail, but not the white warg. So I think if it goes down that route, then that's a big possibility. That's a big possibility. Oh, sorry guys. How can you have a handheld, a shield, and a throwing spear? Well, I think a hand weapon, it doesn't specify what a hand weapon is. It could be like a knife or something like that. Hand weapons that don't specify anymore. So like, hang on. Let me have a look. No, it's not gonna be on there. I don't see why you couldn't have like a hand, like a. Cause say like you throw your. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think myself. Glowfight, I was 7 or 8 when I first went to GW store, and it was the first film had released. I left with a free Weathertop Witch King, and my aunt bought me Sauron, and I've still got both. Oh, that's an awesome story. That's an awesome story. Surely it makes more sense to have either a hand weapon and a shield, or a shield and a spear, not all 3, or is it just me? I mean, I could have just read that wrong. To be honest, it could just be me. I could have just, read it wrong, but who knows? Who the hell knows? Oh, I gotta charge the camera, guys. Otherwise, we're gonna lose the stream. Oh, that was close. I'm running out of battery there. Sorry, you might have just heard something, guys. Banner says, put the raw hero I'm painting in the Discord. I'll try and get it up, dude. The stream was stuttering when I had Discord on before, but I'll try when we get through the chat, dude. Glowfight says, I never actually got to play until many years later. It's only been the recent edition that I've been able to play regularly with people and go to some local and surrounding tournaments. That's awesome, dude. Like I said, I had been to one tournament in the past probably 5 years because of my work. Because I work on weekends, because I'm a chef, if some of you guys don't know. So it's hard for me to get to tournaments, so that's why I think that's part of the reason why I've gone more narrative driven than most people. Pete says, for me, 40k has too many rules, if you know what I mean. Constantly looking at the books, etc. Ruins the game for me. In SBG, much smoother, far more fun, and the scenery is amazing. And the rules don't change every week. and like a new codex drops, and then every army rule has to change because a new codex rule drops or something like that. Yeah, I agree, but it's their cash wagon. Remember the time when SBG was making more money than 40k? Like SBG saved GW. Like we all know this now, but if it wasn't for SBG, GW would have gone under. Like just think of that. That's kind of amazing. How times have changed. Like if it wasn't for SBG, 40k wouldn't be where it is now. So everything owes everything for SBG. Josh says, yeah, could be that. I just worry because I haven't they tried to do that with 40k where they go, you can take whatever to simplify army building, though I prefer what we currently have. Yeah, I completely agree, Josh. I completely agree. I'm just thinking that it could go that way. But we'll just have to wait and see. Cameron says, just had more leaks sent to me. Heroic Tears. Ooh. Send them to me. Do you want some ASMR? I'll do like a, hey, don't mind, I'll do a bit of an Aussie accent here. We'll go to Bogan here, we're gonna get some leaks here. Oh, no, I'll stop that, it probably doesn't sound right. Send them to me on Discord. You're basically outing yourself, Cam, as well. Also, I don't like in 40k how like one turn so much of your army can just be killed. Like, hey, here 30 dice, that's all gone. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Like, basically, like, yeah, 40k is very much gone to that stage. Whereas if you don't destroy 75% of your opponent's army off the board in turn 1, then you lose. That's pretty much how it's gotten to, and I don't agree with it. That's kind of what's got me off it. It's like, and 40k is just so more competitive than SBG in general. Obviously, it is. Like there's really no scenario play in 40k, and that's why, because I like recreating moments from films, you know. Pete says, I still don't play 40k as I do still play 40k as I do love the Drukhari and the lore is really good. Nowhere near as much as MSVG though for me. It's the best game GW have done, although I haven't played Necromunda yet. Yeah, I mean, I've heard Necromunda's good. I wanted to get into Hive Secundus when that came out, because again, I love Tyranids, and it had Gene Stealers, but yeah, I was like, no, again, SBG. Have you put it on Discord? Not yet. No, because he's going to send it to me and I'm going to make a video on it. Banner says tasty leaks. Josh says, yeah, that's another thing. New edition. Sorry, your army is crap now. Unlucky. Yeah, well, that's what happened with Adeptus Mechanicus, isn't it? Alright, let's see. If the Discord, it might screw it up again. Wow, Banners, where did you put the thing on the Discord, dude? I can't see it in the stream thread. Is the stream lagging now that I've got Discord open? Hopefully not. Let me know, is the stream lagging now I've got Discord open, guys? Alright, let's switch over to... Hope you guys should still be able to hear me over here. No lag, okay, good. I don't know what happened before, eh? It was weird. Stream's good for me now, not lagging. Okay, cool. Right, so you said general. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so banners. Here is very nice. Got some riders throwing spears. Nice horses. Oh, nice basin too. Very nice. Very nice. How many how many more you got to go, banners, or you got is that the first of them? Are you trying to get them done before the new edition? Because I think that's a big problem for some people that if you like when they bring new stuff out, why would you want to do the old stuff? Why would you want to paint the old stuff when the new stuff is coming out? So I can see why. I can see why. I think that's it, guys. Alright, let's try and... I don't think we have to green stuff too much here. How long have we been going for? Over 2.5 hours, jeez. This green stuff's really starting to get hard now. Let me try and work it. Eleven more riders after these 4. All the horses are done. Ooh. How many riders have you got, banners? I should have probably done some new one, but that's alright. Already had 19. Oh, so that's 34. Oh, that's a good amount. I've got 12 painted, and then 6, 12, 18, 30 in the backlog. I think. Some of them are from the Battle Games issues. Which we will get to eventually. And yeah, so I think that's what I was saying before the all the lag stuff was happening before, guys. So I think with the new edition coming out, I think I might delay the Battle Games series, because what's the point of bringing something out from an old edition when there's a new edition coming out and people probably don't want to watch that. So I'm thinking that the Battle Game series might be delayed until maybe next year sometime, maybe like February. Give the new edition like a month or 2 to settle down, and then we might start with the Battle Game series, guys. I think I've left it too late. It was supposed to come out in October or end of September, but then all the Angmar stuff started coming out, so I've stopped that. But I have been filming a lot for it. I've pretty much finished 1 and 2, like episodes 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna have to do some new green stuff, guys. This is not good. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop some new green stuff. What was I saying? Oh, where's the green stuff? Oh, there it is. Yeah, as I was saying, I've pretty much done episodes 1 and 2, except for the battle report. And then I'm hoping to get 3 and 4 finished this week. Hoping to get 3 and 4 finished, well, at least started this week, or like, get a bit of it done this week. I want to be ahead. I want to be ahead by a few. I basically want to film them in blocks. So I want to be at least like 4 ahead than what I'm releasing. Just in case, like, I get sick or like, haven't got time to do stuff because I'm busy. Like, because summer's the busiest time at work, so I'm gonna have less time to film stuff, unfortunately. Pete says, "Are you going to do battle reports, mate?" You mean for the battle game series, for the scenarios? Definitely. Definitely. That's what they're going to be. They're like going to be like a retrospective of the mag. I'm going to do a painting guide for it, for the models that come in it, build the scenery, and then do the battle report for it. That's part of the reason I'm building Helm's Deep, because issue 16, there's like just before issue 16, there's the 2 Tower special, and it's Helm's Deep. Ah, these ones are sent from someone. Have you sent them to me, Cameron? It doesn't look like it. What are you doing, dude? I'm joking. That means that they're going to be all over the group in about an hour. The weeks. Have I seen Zorbazorb's Blocky's Amon Hem battle report? Like the one with which one? If you mean the one where it's like I mean I don't really know. Like he's like part of his like Quest of the Ringbearer kind of thing. Then yes, I have seen that one. But he's also done them for. He also did the Battle Games version too. And there might be someone in the chat right now that might be helping me with those battle reports for the Battle Game series. If we can try and work it out. Nine people in the chat, guys. Welcome. If you guys are new, make sure to say hi in the chat. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, on like I said, Sunday stream, guys. We'll be back to Helm's Deep. Like I said, I want to get that done in November. Fingers crossed before the new edition comes out. Because I got a feeling there'll be some Helm's Deep stuff. I got a feeling. Alrighty. That one's done. This one... It's alright actually. That one doesn't need any green stuffing. This one needs a hand. This one needs a hand on top of it. Needs a bit bigger than that. His hand does not want to play around, does it? He doesn't want to stay there. It's like sticking to my fingers, but not to the actual model. There we go. Oh god damn it. Beautiful. I'll take that. This guy does not need any green stuffing. This guy does need some green stuffing. There's a nasty hole. It's a nasty hole Right there, guys. You guys can probably see that. Always keep your green stuff wet, guys. Keep it moist. So who's going to go see the new film on release day? I know I am. Would you guys want me to do like a review of it, or like my thoughts on it? What do you guys think? I think that bit's alright actually. Yeah, that seems alright. This bit, yeah, there's a little bit of green stuffing around that bit. Actually, I tell a lie, I don't think I'll actually see it on release day. I think I'm seeing it on the Sunday. But you know, the release weekend anyway. Okay. I think... bring some of that around here. Looks alright. Should be alright. This guy doesn't need any. Pete says, I'm going to try and go early, but still will probably be packed. That's good. Watching like a movie like that, like with an audience, is so much more fun. Alright, we've got another hand here. We need a little bit more. Josh says, come out Friday in the UK, so yes, I'll be watching release day. Finish the face and shield now, just gotta wash the gold down and stick his shield arm on, and he's done. Then chuck him in the thread. Nice, Josh. Michael says, I finally made a throne for dwarves after 1,000 attempts. Awesome, Michael. Put it in the thread, my dude. Put it in the thread. Your humble narrator, hello, just tuned in. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Are these mortal orcs that you're building? Yes, these are converted mortal orcs. I've converted 36 of them to look all different. Whether that be like a simple weapon swap or complete different kind of thing. I need to glue the quivers on here as well. That's something I haven't done yet. That one looks alright. That looks okay. And this guy, yeah, he needs a little bit of green stuff. Michael says, my phone doesn't let me take pictures and don't know how to thread. Oh, that's all good, dude. No worries, my friend. Well, if you go into the description, Michael, you can there's a link to join the Discord, my friend, if you have Discord. I was only supposed to stream for 2 hours, and we're coming up to 3 hours. The stuff I do for you guys. I'm gonna go to work in like 5.5 hours. So those ones are done. Ugh. So which hands did I do? I think I did 2, right? It was that one and yeah, these 2. They need to dry a little bit more before I can carve them. So in the meantime, with some quivers from the Wild Rider sprue, and we can glue them on to those bowmen. I still don't know if I'm going to green stuff straps for them. That might be a bit above my sculpting abilities. Pete says, study my favourite bit now, basing. Can't wait to finish these though and move on. Don't know how I'm going to keep up with all this. Well, Quest of the Ring Bearer, then Rise of England, and War of the Realm. Knew it. Good for about this I do. Haven't done that Yoda voice in a long time. Trust in the forest we must. Oh man, that was horrible. I used to be really good. I used to do a really good Yoda impression on my other streams. I used to do, but I think I lost it. Okay, some plastic glue. I think it's all dried up. Let's face it, War of our Hero will get done before Angmar. That's why I'm trying to get these done before it comes out. And I've got Arnold stuff to do as well. Bows. Okay. Where the hell am I gonna glue this? Quiver. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. We'll just glue it there. Nope, it does not want to come out. I need like a pointy thing. I had one. Where did you go? I did have a pointy thing. Hey people in the chat, welcome everyone. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already, guys. We talk hobby over there. You guys won't miss out on streams or videos. All that cool stuff. We talk other things besides as well. Some cool previews over there too. You don't have to be a member to join the Discord, guys. It's a good thing about it. The link is in the description. Where the... I need a pointy thing. I had one here, I don't know where it's gone. I might use the captain's pick. Did that work? Haha, it worked. Use the captain's pick and then starting to come out now. See how professional we are here. Pointy thing. We always use correct terminology. Love it. Terminology. I mean, it is a pointy thing, is it not? No. Oh no. Almost lost it. So just gluing this cover back onto the back of this guy. So that should work. And then this quiver onto the back of this guy. Oh, I need another one too. Why did I do? Oh yeah, I did too many bows because the wild riders. That's right. So this guy should go. Yeah, we could do that one, or yeah, that's probably a bit easier for this one. Oh, bit too much there, but that's alright. Currently 12:30 in the morning here, guys. 12:30 a.m. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you guys want to ask any questions in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Don't just have to talk about Middle Earth. What did you guys have for your last meal? That sounds a bit morbid. What did you guys have for your breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Let's talk about food. I'm a chef, let's talk about food. Get the chat talking about food and they won't stop talking about. Everyone loves talking about food. Okay, so he's got one already in there, and then so we just need this guy. Too much. Is it gonna work? That looks alright. Kind of realistic. That's why I need to. That's why I need to green stuff some straps. Josh says boring for me. Some chicken and broccoli with a banana at 6 a.m. this morning for breakfast. After gym, some more chicken and broccoli. Whoa. Chicken at 6 a.m. I don't think I could do chicken at 6 a.m. Whoa. I don't really have breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. The only days I eat breakfast are my days off. It's because I'm up so early. Can't be bothered. It's time I could be sleeping in. Glowfight says I made French onion soup using Julia Child's recipes. Love that woman. With good reason. With good reason. I wonder, can I actually make some straps? Is that a possibility? I don't enjoy, not gonna lie. Gotta get something down me, else I'll drop at the gym. Yeah, well, I mean, that's fair enough, dude. You don't want that to happen. Alright, so I've got a strap here I could use. Problem is, I don't know where to put it. Lost it. No, what do you guys think? Is that gonna work? What do you think? That strap. See the green line? There's that, and it'll go under the fur. That gonna work, or what? What do you guys think? Say it's like strapped underneath the fur. I think that could work. What's the most complicated thing I've cooked? It's a good question. I'm trying to think. I've cooked a whole pig once, like a suckling pig, but that wasn't really complicated. I don't know, like, for me as a chef, like, you teach or you learn and you do it. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I've made a lot of complicated stuff, like I don't know, for me it's not complicated though, so like it's like making stuff from scratch, like gnocchi, but like gnocchi's not complicated for me. Like making pasta from scratch isn't complicated. Like I'm literally doing my technique now for making pasta with green stuff. That's how you get that. Like really thin pieces of green stuff. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's a hard question because something that might be complicated for people who aren't chefs aren't, you know, it's not complicated for us. Does that make sense? Do you prefer a particular cultural food style? What to cook? I'm more into pastry. I'm like a patissiere, like a pastry chef kind of thing. That's what I want to specialize in. Yeah. But I like cooking all types of cuisines. Like I made nachos at home the other night, and then with what leftover mince I had, I made burritos the next night. So that was like all like kind of Mexican stuff. Like with black beans, all that kind of stuff. I just completely screwed that. I screwed it up. But yeah, so it just depends really, you know. I love Thai food. I adore Thai food. Obviously, you can't beat a good Chinese or a good Indian curry. Just so many good stuff. Good sushi too. Love sushi. Sorry guys, you can't even see what I'm doing at the moment. Destros, who's sending greetings all. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing? How are you doing? Whoop, he's gone. He's gone forever. Yeah, we won't be live for too much longer. But we are still going. Okay, where's that strap? What do you think, guys? Does this strap look alright? Maybe? Hopefully. Anyway, it's not as thick as the straps for these guys, but I think it'll work. And we'll just say the strap for this guy is under the metal bit. So we don't have to worry about it. Well, that strap's there. We're just saying the strap goes under the fur. Again, this one. I'm just saying the strap goes under the cloth in this one. So we don't. I mean, we could do like little ones like over the top. Oh, sorry guys, you can't even see what I'm doing there. So I've done two little straps over there, kind of to like make work. Does that make sense? So there's two straps, and then we'll just say that the straps go underneath the cloth. So that one works. Hey, so Strumming Fish, welcome to the stream, my dude. What's going on? Thanks, Cameron. Send me that stuff, by the way. It's probably already broken out on the groups, right? I wouldn't be surprised. Let's have a look. Is the internet descending into chaos over more leaks? Not that I can see. Yeah, don't think it's broken yet. That's interesting. Pete says, I must admit, painting while having the stream on is so satisfying. Definitely going to be doing it more often. I just wish it would be on a Wednesday, as I am off on Wednesday, lol. Have to go to work soon. Yeah, Pete, it usually is on a Wednesday, dude. So these hobby streams will be on a Wednesday usually. I just couldn't do it last night, sorry. Yeah, that one doesn't need one. So Showing Fish says, New Leaks had me so excited about the new edition. I was in kind of a hobby funk, but finishing up my Rivendell now. Ooh, very nice. If you look, I know you're on the thread, so Showing Fish. The leaks broke out on our thread first, on our Discord first. Hours before it broke out on the groups. So, yeah. Check him in the thread in a sec. I'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at it, Josh. And yeah, if anyone who's working on stuff wants to put it up on the stream thread on the Discord, you just gotta join the Discord and put it up on the stream thread. I mean, we didn't get to the metal wargs, guys, unfortunately. We still got these guys, as we were saying at the start of the stream. The metal wargs to do. Got six of these guys to do at some stage. And then I've got our converted mounted Witch King. And my converted foot Witch King, which I haven't shown you guys yet. Let's see. Josh, have you put it up yet? Not yet. Alrighty. So has it got you, so Strongfish, has it got you excited? I don't know. Got you excited about the new edition? What are you most excited about, dude? Let us know. Let us know. I've been doing up some Rivendell or some Last Alliance elves this week for our Battle Games series. I still got these guys to do too. Still got these command stuff to do for this army. I reckon it'll be a stretch, but I reckon I can do it this month. There's a lot of models there. We've got 36 orcs, 12 warg riders, 2 captains, a banner, the Witch King. I think that's it for now. Oh, I've also got I don't know. Have I shown you this guy before? I don't know. It's my converted mortal troll. The plastic mortal troll. I converted him to having him holding it with 2 hands. He's been like this in this state, this painted state, since I got back from that tournament last year. So July, August last year. He's been like this in this state. Has not been touched. He's very dusty. I was kind of happy with how he turned out. So Showman says, mainly looking forward to seeing what Last Alliance looks like, hoping Numenor goes to Defense 6. Or gets through all that, lets him go to Defense 6. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like a shield wall. Like a shield wall kind of rule. Top 5 favourite SBG profiles, says Glowfight. Of the current edition, well, it's probably a good idea to do it because, you know, we're coming to the end of this edition. Top 5. I mean, I'm going to be biased because I'm not a competitive player. So I'm mostly just going to go narrative based. Oh man, that's harsh. Alright Josh, I'll bring it up now, dude. Let's have a look. Let's go over to the thread. There we go. Just need to get a less crazy bright light to look better in the pics. I swear, not this bright and shiny. Let's have a look. That's awesome, dude. Nice. Again, I love the Mirkwood basing. I really like the Mirkwood basing. Looks really nice. There you go. Got some hobby done during the stream. The system works. Looks awesome, dude. And then we got a picture of 3. I see the conversion you've done. Looks nice. That's actually a really nice conversion. With the sword in the air. Is that I think that's a glaive, isn't it? That's with the glaive pose. I think. Could be wrong. The one in the middle is definitely a glaive pose. I can tell. Yeah, really nice, dude. Really nice. Yeah, looking good. Bases, yeah, the bases are great. Bases are great. 2 glaive boys changed for some sword / shield instead. Yeah, it looks nice, dude. Looks really nice. I changed my my glaives into spear and shields. I think I showed you that already. Can't wait to do that basing for some terrain. How many more elves you got to do, Josh? You must be getting close now, right? Looks awesome, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. $19 now, so close for someone who paints fast. That's awesome. Yeah, so Glowfight, sorry, what were you saying? Top 5 favorite SBG profiles. So like I said, like mine is gonna be very much narrative driven base. I think, man. See, it's not like a top 5 models. It's top 5 profiles. So it depends what kind of, like, if you're a competitive gamer or like a middle road or a narrative gamer. I would say Legolas and Gimli. I'd say Legolas and Gimli because they got that great rule, like final count 42. I myself am sitting pretty on 43. The kill count, I love that. Haven't used it myself in a tournament, but I think that's bloody brilliant. And then let's say for some competitiveness, let's go like Y here in the Great Eagles. I like that. I love using the Y here in the Eagles. I'm trying to think. I don't game that often, that's the problem. Josh says, pinning the elk Thranduil to him, big base soon as well. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. So Sean Fish says, top 5 profiles ignoring points. Aragorn, Elisar, Bat Swarms, Gilgalad, Balrog and Gandalf. Yeah, some good shouts. Some good, very good shouts. I mean, yeah, Thranduil's obviously up there. Thranduil's definitely up there. For how they play, says Josh, for me, heroes Thranduil, Celeborn, Rumel, Legolas and Grimbeorn. Troops at standard, Galadrim, Corkguard, Black Numenoreans, Iron Hills, Dwarfs, Brown Orcs and Beowulfs. Some good shouts in there. Some very good shouts. Yeah, let's go Thranduil, Gwaihir / Great Eagles, which I think's 2. Legolas and Gimli 3 and 4. And one more. I've always loved Thorin. I know he's not the best of War, Thorin's company, but I love Thorin. I love Thorin as a character. And I know Faramir is my favourite character in Lord of the Rings, but I don't think he has the best profile. Can tell what armies I play, indeed. Also the Dragon Emperor, I don't use him, but he's unkillable. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't choose the Dragon Emperor because, like, again, like I said, I'm going more narrative based. I mean, the Nazgul of Dol Guldur are cool. Faramir profile needs updating, in my opinion. I agree. I mean, he's good. He's a good mid-level hero for Gondor. Witch King as well. Yeah, Witch King is solid. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm trying to think. Like Mumakil are good. Mumax are good. I like using them. Like even like all the monsters like Gundabad Trolls, Stumpy, Gundabad Ogres, like a lot of the Azog's Legion stuff are very good. Josh definitely loves his elves. He loves his elves. Josh definitely loves his elves. Could you tell? I mean, Tariel is a great profile. Farami's only 2 wins. Yeah. It tells you he's a mid-level hero. I reckon if they'll go on by Faramir in the books, he'd be a 3-win hero. But Faramir in the films is a 2-win hero. Only reason all the Rivendell guys are there is because waiting for bloody troops. One day, Josh, one day. Josh POV incoming. So Showing Fish says maybe Faramir goes to fight 6 in the new edition. That could be fun. That could be fun. I'd just like to see him get like a thematic rule. I don't know what it would be. Maybe if Denethor gets too close to him, then he has to run off and he gets like the Blood Rage special rule, like he has to keep, like he has to move closest to the nearest enemy, like it's because Denethor just told him to go die or something. That'd be funny. Josh says Tariel is good, but for me, Thranduil, Legolas, and a Palace Guard captain are in front for me. Yeah, fair enough. I like Tariel, so that's why I choose her. But I agree. I also think Legolas should have 3 attacks. I think Legolas with 3 attacks and 2 wounds, I think would be great profile for him. Not another Josh POV. Faramir would be good at fight 6, but would he though if everything's going up? At least let's assume let's assume that a lot of those kind of things are going up by 1 5 AU. Would it really make much of a difference? For heroes, I'd probably go the Witch King, Sauron, Dragon, Elrond, and Galadriel. A dragon. See, I don't think dragons are great because of that courage rule. Vanquish's Galadriel is OP. She was very OP in that Legion when it first came out. Yes, definitely should have 3 attacks. Everyone's always saying he's a shooter, but basing it on the 6 films, he's more of a fighter than most heroes are. Yeah, he's just like an all-rounder hero, really. Yeah. Like, I don't think he shouldn't... I think 3 attacks and 2 wounds for him would be a nice balance. So he doesn't go completely mental. Rohan troops are staying at fight 3. Yeah, they are staying at fight 3. That's true. So yeah, not everything's going up. Glowfight says troops, Morgul Knights, Werewolves, Dead Marsh Spectres, Moran Orcs, and Trolls, even though they generally suck. Or just like Trolls, like Mordor Trolls or something like that. Pete says, I suppose it wouldn't if most fight values are going up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, well, like Sir Strongfish was saying, yeah, Rohan Warriors aren't going up. Let's have a look. Actually, I can do it on here on Discord. Make sure. So, if I do this, give me a second, guys. Alright, so you should be able to hear me now. The dragon may be the most fun I've had with any profile. Survival instinct sucks, but if only ever had it go off once and I was able to avoid fleeing with my will. Oh, fair enough. I do hope they bring up my ruffian fight values though. Fight 2 is awful. I mean, they're supposed to be fighting hobbits, so... despite popular opinion, I rate the dragon as one of the best warrior heroes and take him nearly every time. Well, fair enough. I've never used him. I've always wanted the model. Never. I definitely want to get one eventually. One of my so Strumming Fish says one of my friends bought the dragon to a 5-game tournament, and he fled 4 out of 5 games. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see that's when it can go a bit bad for you. Open browser. Give me 1 sec, guys. We're almost there. Open in a browser. Alrighty. So, what you should be able to see now is the new profiles. So we can see the Hill Tribe is in a fight value 3. So I think they're the same as the old Wildmen of Dunland. See, here's, it says in the options here, a Hill Tribesman may all have one of the following options: a bow, a flaming brand, a light shield, and a flaming brand, a spear, and a two-handed weapon. So, if we go to Rohan Warriors, which is still fight 3. So, they already have a hand weapon. It doesn't say that you replace it. Again, it might be just because it's a starter set rule. That might be a reason. Just occurred to me that these guys make great ruffians for Sharky. They would indeed. They absolutely would. These guys, yeah, they make excellent ruffians. Yeah, for sure. And what I don't like, Haleth with 1 fate. So the 1 fate thing continues. I'm just saying. I don't like that. Why do they have to have 1 fate? It makes... Oh, it's so stupid. See, Haleth is fight 6. Hammer is fight 5. And then Wolf is fight 6. And General Targ is fight 5. So... I could definitely see Faramir going up to fight 6. Wolf and Haleth go to fight 6 means my boy AML will be getting it to go to be all the elf heroes will go to 7 surely, as there were 6. Yeah, I would assume so. Says intelligence is just used for objectives, will be used for other things. So from what we know, which I'm trying to get up now. Give me 1 sec, guys, while I try and find it. So, open browser. So it says here intelligence. So take an intelligence test, roll 2d6, and compare the result to the model's intelligence characteristic. If the score of the 2d6 is equal to or greater than the model's intelligence test, the intelligence test has been passed. If the score is less than the model's intelligence, the test has been failed, and the model will suffer the consequences as stated in the rules causing the intelligence test to be taken. So this is from the quick reference guide. So I don't think. Actually, I think we do. Actually, give me a sec. Intelligence. Intelligence represents how smart a model is. It's represented by a target number and when the yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you much there. Yeah, they do, strumming fish, they do. I'm just trying to find that piece now. I've got it here. Broken intelligence. Intelligence, here we go. So, this is intelligence tests. So, there'll be many situations that arise in a game when a model would need to take an intelligence test. To take an intelligence test, roll 2d6 and compare the result, blah blah blah, we said that already. Scoreless, the test has been failed. So if you pass one, then you've already passed, you don't need to pass again. So Thorin is trying to free a relic from the ground, requires an intelligence test. And then Frodo has been told by a Spectre as Felllight is within them, special rule. So from what it seems like in the special rule it would say that you need to pass an intelligence test for it to happen. Like, a Felllight is in them special rule. Frodo passes intelligence test, and the second Spectre then targets Frodo with a Felllight. However, Frodo's already passed one intelligence test this turn due to the special rule. He will automatically pass the second test. So you only have to pass one per turn, it seems like. If a model passes an intelligence test caused by a special rule or ability, it will automatically pass any other intelligence test it is required to make for the same special rule or ability for the remainder of the turn, unless they're otherwise stated. So there you go. That clears it up right there. So it'll probably say for a Felllight, it's going to say a target, like, instead of rolling will points to resist, it's going to be passing intelligence test to resist instead. If that makes sense. Whoa, we're very close. But yeah, it's, there you go. Best way to go when playing friendly games is when we're recreating the battle they died, then they have one fate. Yeah, it makes sense. That's what I kept saying. When I'm playing the thematic moments, he'll have the one fate, but for friendly games, I'll give him 3 fate like I would for Gilgalad if I played friendly games with him. Oh, sorry, I missed your first comment. Wolf and Haleth going to fight 6 means... Oh, yeah, already... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Doesn't seem like intelligence test can be modified with will either. No, it's a completely separate test. It's a completely separate test. So it seems like will is going to be... It depends, because Spectres... It's a magical power, is it? Hang on. Where is Armies of the Lord of the Rings? I've got it here somewhere. It might be different in the new edition. But as it currently stands, I've got Armies of the Lord of the Rings with me now. They're under Mordor, right? Oh no, they'd be under Amar, I think, actually. Yes, they are. Oh, are they? Yes. So a fell light is a special rule. So I assume. So at the moment it says a Spectre can choose any model anywhere within 12 inches in line of sight. This model must pass a courage test or make a full move under the control of the Spectre controller's player. So it seems like instead of passing a courage test, it must pass an intelligence test. I assume that's going to be the change. But I assume stuff like magical powers, you can still. I assume you can still resist that with will. But maybe, like, instead of if it's a magical power, you resist it with will. If it's a special rule, you resist it with your intelligence. That's what I'm gathering. Yeah. What I don't know. What do you guys think? Makes sense, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Opens up the door to new rules like +1 intelligence test, auto pass, etc. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, the fact is, if as it says here, if a model passes an intelligence test caused by a special rule ability, it will automatically pass any other. So you only have to pass one. So if they cast 2 fell lights, you only have to pass one of them. You don't have to keep passing 2. So that's what's great against that, is that against the old rule with courage, you had to keep rolling. Here you only have to pass 1, which is great. It makes sense, right? It's like that turn you've already passed it, so you don't have to keep passing. That's I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of good. Harbinger of Mastery. Surely you will still be able to use might to modify though. I assume that would be in the might section. I assume. Don't quote me on that, but I assume it'd probably be in the in that section. Oh, and Josh has posted some more elves. Let's switch over. Next 2 have been started. There you go. There you go. Oh, do we have anything new in the new edition chat? Needle leak. that's funny. I'll give that a that's funny. It's the same as the old courage test. Passing a courage test against the Spectre meant that you'd pass it against all other Spectres. Oh, did it? Is that in the special rule? So dumber creatures, orcs, will be more prone to failing that test. Yeah. Which makes sense. Right? Because it's like, no, I'm not falling for that. I'm smart enough not to fall for that. Oh, it's under the rules for courage. Alright. There you go. There you go. Well then, yeah, I assume, yeah, then that, yeah, it's gonna clarify. Like, it's funny that we're making all these presumptions and we haven't even seen the entire rulebook yet. Just imagine when the full rulebook comes out. It's gonna be pretty funny. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it there. I was only supposed to go for 2 hours. We are now coming up to 4 hours. I have to get up in 5 hours, which is distressing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure to check out tomorrow's video. We'll be going through all the juicy leaks, including stuff that hasn't been shown yet, that I've got some exclusive previews to show you guys. And then there might be another video on Saturday, depending. If not, it'll be out on Tuesday. And then there'll be another stream on Sunday. We'll be going back to terrain building, and back to Helm's Deep. There you go. So what do you guys think of this format? Do you guys like terrain stream on Sunday, and then normally it'll be a Wednesday, but a hobby stream on Wednesday like this? Let me know what you guys think just before we end the stream. Because I like streaming. I want to stream more for you guys. Yeah, no worries, Josh. Thanks, Strong Fish. Appreciate it, Pete. Everyone else who joined Glowfight. Yeah, good to have a mix. 9 out of 10. I'll be doing some elves regardless. You know me. Yeah. Get them done before the new edition comes out, and then you won't be able to do them again. When all the new Rohan stuff comes out, it'll be Rohan time. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, terrain Sundays and hobby Wednesdays. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was thinking anyway. But anyway, I will get out of here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Take care, guys. Like I said, video out tomorrow. Yeah, and yeah, stream on Sunday if I don't well, I'll be in the Discord anyway, so I'll talk to you guys in there. But yeah, take care, guys. I still don't know how to sign these off. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, guys.